Located off the shores of the Saginaw Bay, the Bay City State Park is one of the largest wetlands on the Great Lakes, attracting over 1.5 million visitors annually since its opening in 1923. You can experience over 1,000 feet of beaches and over 2,000 acres of wet and dry lands. State Park is the ideal place to live out your home away from home, whether you're in the mood for swimming, hiking, kayaking, or even just relaxing in the sun. All your needs can be met in one place. The Bay City State Park is part of 4 larger trail systems across Bay County, leaving you with endless opportunities of adventure all year round. To be mentioned that the Bay City State Park is Michigan's only park in the state with electrical vehicle charging stations. A 5-mile jog off Interstate 75 will land you and your family at the park for a perfect place to take a breath of fresh air. In addition, the state park is a part of a nonprofit organization that provides educational and recreational opportunities for all. For only $14, you can join us right in the heart of Bay County for a year of fun-filled activities for your whole family. We interviewed Jonathan Massong and asked him a few questions about his work at the Bay City State Park.
What made you decide you wanted to work at the park or like work for the state and do like recreational type stuff?
Sure. One of the big reasons why I like working with the DNR and had thought about that as a career path. When I was a kid, I did a lot of exploring through the woods and nature, exploring creeks and stuff. My family went camping here and there, did fishing. But I also saw how some of those worlds were disappearing. Not as many people seem to be going out and doing outdoors. And so one thing I thought would be fun is to share, especially with kids, getting them engaged in nature. Some of them were afraid to just be outside. Like, what could they expect? And so one of my missions was to help them overcome those fears, see what cool natural things are out there to experience and explore from.
Okay, so the next question I have for you is what activities at the park draw in the most visitors annually? Like what types of things do people like to come and do at the park?
Well, there's quite a variety, and it really is seasonally that changes what guests come out for. Starting in the spring season, we have everybody from hikers and walkers, and even people that bring out their dogs to go for a walk, because we got over 7 miles of trail here in the park. But also bird watchers. Since we have what's called Tobico Marsh, a natural national landmark, it is a 3.5-mile marsh along the coastline that you won't find many of its kind in the Great Lakes. So we have a lot of birds that migrate through, just over 1 million waterfowl in particular in the fall. We've had birders from all over the country and even internationals that come here looking for bird species to photograph, to observe. On their check bucket list, got to see that one bird. And that's the spring season. As we roll into summer, we get a lot of campers that come out during the summertime, trying sometimes their first time ever camping because they live here in Bay City. We'll come out to the park in their local town, try it out for campfire, for biking in the trails, going fishing, archery that we offer on our range, or it's just chilling on the beach, getting a suntan and playing on the bay. As we roll into fall, it switches over where people are going out for hikes and more photography, which is a pretty big one. Seeing the migration of birds that fly through, but also some outdoors people that like to go hunting, because the property also offers hunting opportunities for deer hunters, duck hunters, and such on some separated parts. There's both preserve part, and there's also hunting recreation.
Is there any specific conservation project that the park is involved in that like really resonates with you?
So there's a variety of different work that we do here at the park. When you talk conservation, there's twofold, both active of the project, reestablishing habitat, removing invasive species that you see. And those are kind of the common ones that we do. But there's also a literary portion, which is generally what I do as well. And that's interacting with the students come out here.
What is your favorite thing to do outside?
Play with my brother on my friend's trampoline. My favorite thing to do outside is swing on the swing or bounce on the trampoline. Fish. Play in my sandbox. Slide.
And what is your favorite animal or insect you see when you go outside?
A frog. I see sometimes outside is a deer. Bald eagle. A bird, a horse, and a ladybug.